Hello, everyone. We all know that gut is our second brain, and gut and brain, our nervous system is connected. There's a highway going up and down, right? So now, what should we eat that will feed our gut as well as our neurosystem? So that's what we're talking about is gut neuronutrition with Sreemathy. She is one of the leading nutritionists in India. She's on the board of national boards. She's a speaker. She's written all kind of books. She's a researcher. So I am super excited to welcome her to talk about this amazing topic. Welcome, Sreemathy.
Oh, hello, Amita, and thank you, NourishDoc, for having me in this important live forum.
Thank you. So let's just understand when we say gut neuronutrition, what exactly do you mean by that?
Okay, as you already said, that is a highway. So basically, the gut and the brain are connected through billions of nerves. So if you keep your gut healthy, the brain is also healthy. There is a continuous talk like a cell phone messengers that is going between the brain and the gut. So if you're thirsty, if you're hungry, if you're full, your mood, your anxiety, your depression, how do you feel? Everything is definitely through how your gut. So you keep your gut healthy, the brain is also healthy. So the way your focus, your attention, so it doesn't matter what age you're in and what work you're doing, what profession you are. So it is very important to keep the gut healthy so that your brain is really in a optimal way to prevent many depression, anxiety, mood swings. So it is, as you said, it's a great highway with a lot of traffic going on and continuous messages passing through. So it is like a cell phone and the SIM card, and without both, one without the other, it can't just do it. So keep your tower healthy.
I love the way, I love the analogy you gave. It's beautiful. So let's just talk about, they talk about the neurotransmitters in the gut, right? What does it mean by that?
So the neurotransmitters are basically the chemical messengers. So these are the messengers that take all the messages. So when you're, for example, when you're eating a kind of food and you're full, so the message goes from the gut to the brain saying you're completely full. I just can't eat another mouthful. But suppose you're stressed out and it says, no, I need something sweet. I crave for sweet. It's actually the signal that's going from the gut, the brain, because you're stressed out and you're reaching for the tub of ice cream in the night, or you want something chocolate or something crunchy, salty, all that. So what happens is the neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers, so we need to make sure that these are in a proper balanced way for the gut. So let me tell you some examples. So the neurotransmitters are basically the serotonin, the dopamine, which are the feel-good hormones which are secreted, and also the GABA. The GABA is basically the gamma aminobutyric acid. So all these are, as a qualified clinical dietitian and a wellness nutritionist, I want to stress that don't take everything as an individual food or an individual, what do you say, a particular nutrient. That is not how it works. The body is a well-oiled machine which knows how to control, how to optimize. Homeostasis is basically, it knows itself to know how to control the temperature, how to keep the blood pressure, how to make sure that you're sleeping, whether you're sleepy. Everything is well regulated. So all that depends upon a balanced diet. So I, as a qualified person, I will never say take a particular nutrient take. So there are certain habits, and definitely there are certain foods. So serotonin, 90% of this neurotransmitter, the feel-good one, is produced in the gut. The dopamine, which is the feel-good. So again, it is the lack of dopamine that gives you Parkinson's and other neurodegenerative diseases. You will be surprised that there are so many research which says that the first neurodegenerative, for example, Parkinson's, the tremors that first show externally, if you say 4 or 5 years before, the gut is already showing those signs in the form of a leaky gut, a gut dysbiosis, all those things. So the GABA, the dopamine, the serotonin, all these neurotransmitters are produced in the gut with the beneficial bacteria, which is the trillions of cells that is the gut microbiome.
That's fascinating. And you're saying that, if someone has leaky gut, it's telling us something is wrong, right? And then that could lead to depression, could possibly lead to dementia or Parkinson, or all kind of mental issues, right?
Yes.
That's what you're suggesting. Okay, so let's just understand our gut microbiome. There's so much research, as you are a researcher, done about that. What is it that you would recommend? And we have only a few minutes left. This is a quick 10-minute session today, but what can we do to improve our gut microbiome?
So the best thing to do, best thing to increase the beneficial bacteria, just like we promote diversity in our environment, we need to have diverse beneficial bacteria in the gut. So the first thing is following a circadian rhythm in eating. So try not to eat everything very late night or something. Food groups include all the food groups. So the more colorful veggies and fruits you eat, the nature has made each vegetable and fruit in a particular color to have different phytonutrients, which are basically a red example, a capsicum. It's green, it's yellow, it's red. Each one has its own phytonutrients. So the different colors, the more colorful you eat, the better it is. So break the monotony in your diet. Everybody uses just 4 or 5 same fruits or vegetables. So eat in season. Have lots of nuts and seeds, basically plant foods, but definitely there are the Mediterranean diet, or which the fish, which is rich, the salmon and the mackerel, which are rich in omega-3, the walnuts, the almonds. So the more fiber you eat, so incorporate fiber, which is only found in plant foods, which is vegetables and fruits. Make sure you have healthy fats in the form of your mustard oil, your olive oil, your sesame, all those things in moderation. Definitely, please do not be overweight or obese, because they have found that an obese person's gut microbiome is already having a lot of dysbiosis, which is basically not beneficial, the bad bacteria that is there. So to tell you something, Amita, is the way a baby is born, so a cesarean section or a natural section, natural delivery, the gut microbiome also of the baby that is coming out is completely different through the one that comes through a cesarean or the one that comes through a natural delivery. So it is so very much linked to our food habits, our mindset, our daily ritual, and definitely hydration, the way you eat, when you eat, how you eat, what you eat.
Wow, this is fascinating, absolutely fascinating. And, we are oblivious of this whole thing. I mean, now there's so much research that's come up, right, in the last 5 years that it's linked to gut with the brain. What are your final thoughts for our viewers? I mean, this is an amazing session that you have, but what are the final thoughts before we wrap up today?
So the final thoughts is always do not go for any crash diets or fad diets. It might have a short-term goal which you can do, like a weight loss or something, but it will have long-term implications. Ensure that you incorporate all food groups, exercise, definitely stress relief in the form of yoga, meditation. Out in the sunlight helps a lot. I think spring is in season everywhere and summer's around the corner. So make use of it the most, and make sure that you have daily routine which helps you to have a great gut microbiome, which definitely gives you better immunity and your mood, and definitely prevent many diseases in the long term. So, and if weight management is very, very important.
I think it's fascinating because Ayurveda talks about daily routine, which we are not going to get into right now. And also we had a session again on fat diets, like juice diets. A lot of us go into that just to lose very quickly. And then suddenly we find there are other health implications that come along. So to your point, very, very important to eat healthy, balanced life to make sure our gut microbiome is healthy, right?
Definitely. You got it right.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining me today. I know you're very busy. To all the viewers, take care of your gut and you'll be happy. That's the message we are propagating here, and keep supporting us every single day. With that, have a great week. Thank you so much. This is Amita signing off. And thank you so much.
Sreemathy signing off. Thank you. NourishDoc. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.